dance was outstanding.
Thank you,
What was
madam.
Deepika's reaction to that?
She loved it. Actually, it was one of the most memorable and fulfilling movie watching experiences of my life. I took her on a Saturday night to watch Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani. It was just the two of us sitting in the last row on recliners. And I had seen the film already. So I was really just there for her reaction. And she was laughing, she was crying, she was clapping, whistling, and oftentimes turning to me and saying, oh. So yeah, I had the best and most fulfilling experience sitting with her and watching it. She's very, very proud of me, and I'm very happy about that.
नहीं नहीं ऐसा मैं अभी अभी करके आई हूँ यार मेरे को पता है लड़की आगे जाती है. So that was one funny moment. And actually that moment, if you see in the song, जब रणवीर नीचे जाता है and he puts his head ahead like that and you know lets me put the वरमाला on top of him, वो actually मेरे साथ हुआ था. जो पहले रणवीर को उठा दिया था और मुझे कोई उठा नहीं रहा था, मैं देख रही थी कोई उठाओ यार मुझे. Then he only went on his knees and he went down and I put the varma.
I read everything that you wrote on social media, Ankita. Thank you so much. It really touched my heart. Means a lot to me. Thank you.
It means a lot to me that how much happy I was. Thrice in a row I have done the film, so yeah. Wow. I think once more I have to go and see. But Karan sir said in an interview that the Kathak performance you performed in the film could have gone down south, how people would have perceived it or not. Were you scared to step on the stage at that particular moment, perform? And what if? Were you like triggered by that part that there could have been a what if to it?
Well, in the initial days of rehearsal, I was a bit anxious because I've got a lot of muscle mass, babes. You know, my shoulders, chest, bicep, tricep, very big, very tight, a lot of muscle mass and density. So it was very difficult in the initial days. One had to uncondition one's body for the grace of Kathak to kind of come in. I was getting reports that Tota sir is killing it in Kolkata. He's on it for hours a day, putting in the sweat, putting in the work. And yeah, he was doing it in Kolkata, I was doing it in Bombay, and I knew at the back of my mind that we were safe and secure because we were being choreographed by Vaibhavi ma'am, and she is an absolute stickler for absolute excellence. तो वो छोड़ती नहीं जब तक उनको जो चाहे वो मिले नहीं. So all credit to her, to the choreography team who really put us through the paces till the very last hour. And I'm so thrilled with the reaction to that moment. I've been in the cinema halls personally to witness that, and it is the most euphoric, most fulfilling and joyous feeling to see the audience's reaction to that.
Alia, Samina here from Times of India. So my question is to you. Journalist play करना कैसे था? Because KRA goals सब भूल चुके थे आपको देखते वक्त. Literally I was wondering, I hope ऐसे career होता. Second question is, आपकी शादी के आसपास ही you were wearing that bridal gown and all, you know, after that maybe. So how was that experience and what's Ranbir Kapoor's reaction to this?
To the journalist thing, honestly, my first day of shoot was my introduction in the film. और जहाँ पे मेरा scene होता है मिनिस्टर जी के साथ और जो मैं अपनी बहुत ही passion के साथ बात कर रही थी उनके साथ, and I genuinely felt very comfortable doing that scene just because of how much I connected. And there is one more scene जो फिल्म में नहीं है जहाँ पे मैं actually reporting कर रही थी, उसमें भी मेरे को बहुत मज़ा आया. I don't know whether I'll make a good journalist in life, but I definitely enjoyed that a lot. काफ़ी लोग मुझे कह रहे हैं कोई journalist ऐसे sarees नहीं पहनती है, but हाँ, they're very simple sarees, but this is Karan Johar's version of that. To answer your question about Kudmai जो आपने अभी गाना देखा, yeah, actually it was in the same week. 4 days later जो मेरी शादी real life में हुई और फिर real life में हुई, बहुत ही अलग थी दोनों. My home wedding was in my simple, very light sari, बहुत ही easy था. मतलब मैं, you know, I was roaming around very freely. Here there was this heavy lehenga, सर पे मेरा एक heavy दुपट्टा. I was definitely very grateful कि मेरा जो है शादी था बहुत ही simple था, घर पे था, because I would not have been able to do those things twice. And one interesting thing I'll tell you is जब हम फेरे ले रहे थे, रॉकी और रानी फेरे ले रहे थे, तो ऐसे उन्होंने कुछ कहा कि नहीं नहीं फिर लड़का आगे जाता है, ऐसे नहीं लड़की फिर आगे जाती है, लाइक नहीं नहीं ऐसा मैं अभी अभी करके आई हूँ यार, मेरे को पता है लड़की आगे जाती है. So that was one funny moment. And actually that moment, if you see in the song, जब रणवीर नीचे जाता है and he puts his head ahead like that and you know lets me put the वरमाला on top of him, वो actually मेरे साथ हुआ था. जो पहले रणवीर को उठा दिया था और मुझे कोई उठा नहीं रहा था, मैं देख रही थी कोई उठाओ यार मुझे. Then he only went on his knees and he went down and I put the वरमाला. So that was, तो काफी close हो गया सब कुछ.